they started making noise. So everybody, let's join Jesse Arnold and his buddy Curtis Akerman. Because when indulging in fine geekery, it's always best to bring a friend or two. Shooting the everybody loves shooting the Let's start shooting the shell. You're gonna love it now. Let's start shooting the shell. Just might make you say wow. Let's enjoy some fun conversation. We'll be shooting the shell around the nation. Let's start shooting the shell.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Just Shelve it. YouTube
Shooting
channel time.
Shooting
Shelving the shoot. Here and now.
Testes.
There
1,
are
2, 3.
potentially 4 within the rooms currently visible on
Boom,
screen.
boom. Testes in the room. Testes in the room.
It's Sunday night. It's time for Just Shelve It. No, Just Shelve It. Just Shelve It. Shooting the Shelf.
On the Just
episode
Shelve It channel.
37 of season 4, aka 167. How you like that?
It's a big number. It's a big number.
We got a. Why is my brain? I was fine a minute ago. What happened to me?
I think that stocking cap is like squeezing your head too tight.
It's definitely not too tight. I stood up and moved around because I dropped my blade to the ghost of Thistlethorn's dagger, and I think my head got all shuffled around.
Were you able to catch any of the Latin Legions episode that was just on?
I did not.
You know how sometimes they do those battles where they put one character against another?
Yeah, let me guess. Thistlethorn lost.
It was Snag versus Thistlethorn. And Thistlethorn did win.
Ooh.
But Tony and Andy the Collector both chose Snag over Thistlethorn. So I told them that I was going to let you know. They were trying to keep a secret. There you go. Yep. But the rest of the chat and the people on screen, including Collectible Fun Matt, who's the best over there, chose Thistlethorn and led him to victory. So
there we go.
Yeah. Tony had this weird notion that somehow Thistlethorn does not know how to fight, and that Guardian is just like a fake kind of title, like a paper title that he was given, but he doesn't know how to actually do anything. So is he like guardian of something in his bio calls him a guardian of something. So, but anyway, I just figured I'd let you know. So I told them that I would snitch.
He is the relic keeper.
There you go.
The relic master.
I think Tony was equating that to he's a librarian nerd.
He's the guardian of Castle Silverhorn's greatest treasures.
There you go.
So, I mean, if he's in charge of guarding the greatest treasures, that's pretty important, including the silver cord bow, in which the family or the people that lead Xylona's flock take their name from.
I'm telling you, that's what Matt said. Matt said he's like guarding some of their most important things. And Tony's like, yeah, I think that's just like a, fake title that they gave him to make him feel important. So,
I mean, he's the only standard figure that came with a sword horseman.
I kind of see Snag. I love Snag. Snag's a great character, but I kind of see him as like crackhead Ezel. He steals, he don't kill. So
I don't know what that is.
Friday.
I imagine
Friday.
No, I don't remember.
Great movie.
He gives off the energy of Bob when they're doing like the memory flashbacks at the end of Thunderbolts, and it's like he's the chicken in the costume spinning the sign. Like that to me is Snag.
Bob. All right, let me shout out the chat here. We got Crom316 here. He was also in the customizing studio today doing some work. We got
Yeah, he
V-Dog
was.
in the house. He was on Double Jointed yesterday. Got to see him on screen. Not often we get to see him on screen, but we did. That was cool. We got JMax77 in the house. We got Articulated Time Steve Mank. I'm going to see him next week because he will be at Joe Lanta, as well as myself and many others. So
I got an order of some cool figures from him this week.
beautiful. Yeah. So if you are in the Atlanta area or thereabouts, next weekend, Friday night preview, Saturday, Sunday, all weekend show. Show up and Steve will have some goodies to sell you. So we got Jesse Marshall here. We also have James Studio Sasamudio. We have Amir Kaspar in the house. Stacy Lynn is here. I had an excellent time painting with her yesterday on Mod Squad. Worked on some more of swig action, which I did finish up 2 more swigs today, so I have a total of 3 swigs. So now Terrence can maybe not beat me anymore. Darla Akerman's here. I know her. She's right over there. So Twizzler19 is here. Jen is here. He says that you're cute, Jesse. So there you go. We got El Spooky Zorro in the house, the man with the most comfortable shirt in all of Mythos. Jesse, look at that. You're in the chat and on screen. So then we
everywhere.
got this guy. What's his name again?
Wallakushi on it's a heat video or something like that.
Nailed
One
it.
more time, Ricky. One more time.
Yeah.
Google Sickle Kui Echo Zaria, something like that.
Yep. Google Sickle GUI Echo Zaria is here. So thank you for joining us, Google Sickle. We got Mike V. That's him here. Scrolling, we got Jen, aka Lucky Sprinkles, in the house. Wholesome Warlock is here with a bunch of purple hearts. We've also got Arthas here. He was in the studio as well today. He's been doing some excellent work. So,
Posted a fire custom in the Cabal tonight.
yeah. He's been doing some awesome stuff. I just lost track of where I was at. Here we go. We got Dub 3 in the house. I'm not going to play the 3-minute Dub song, but it's a banger. We got Legends Collector 1321 here. Legion's Ladies Live is here. I believe that's Tanya. I will see her this upcoming weekend too. She'll be painting with myself and Dirk and the Purple Boys. We'll be having a great time. MJ Staten is here as well. We've got El Tidy here. He was on New to Mythics today. He was a little mean to me, but that's all right. Like we kind of have this like thing, like me and Trevor, where like we're a little testy online, like doing this kind of thing, but then we see each other face to face and it's all hugs and kisses and stuff. So it's okay. I'm not going to hold any grudges, but I was a little hurt. Ice is here. That's my son, Ty. He says, hi, everybody. Hi, Ty.
Hello, Ty.
He's upstairs. I don't see him like I do Darla, but he's upstairs.
Is he your Ty?
Yeah, for sure.
So how would you say?
I would say what now?
Like if it's yours, you would say my.
Yeah, my Ty.
Thank you.
Good one. We got Brian Lynn in the house, Carver Customs. I don't know if you know this, but he is running a con next year, Carver Con. So that should be pretty cool. That'll be in Ohio. It's going to get people to go to Ohio, which is nice.
I am not broken.
Oh, we got Captain Firebeard Baker, not Captain, but Captain. So Jeremy Govier is here. Let's see. Wholesome Warlock says Snag was robbed. Wow.
Letting all the jagged edges meet the light instead.
Tanya is here. She switched accounts. So, hey, Tanya, welcome. Can't wait to see you next week. Dusty Standiford is here. Says, good evening, fellas, and chat. We got Joe Vassapolio in the house.
Yo.
Yo. William Husted is here as well. We got Michael Morales. Brian Carr is here. Thomas Belay. Alberto Morales. Eduardo de Jesus. He did not vote for Snag or Thistlethorn. He said it was a draw. So just letting you know.
Fair. That's a fair argument.
Yeah. So
I like Thistlethorn better, but that doesn't mean he's going to win every fight.
Mark Rivera is here. He was also in the chat over there in the Latin Legions. And while he is a goblin guy and he was talking about how good Snag was, in the end, he said that Thistlethorn went feral and wins. So,
I mean, technically,
Thistlethorn
is a goblin. So he
That's
did
true.
not, Mark didn't abandon the goblin side. He just picked the heroic side.
Blake, aka Recon Rage, is here. He's the star of the all new Offworld. We also have Kevin Maboots here with a $1.99 super chat. Says, "Good evening, good people." Good evening, Kevin. Twizzler19 finally picked up a couple Sir Enochs that I didn't get. Dang it! I knew I was missing a couple. I knew there was a couple I was missing. I just couldn't figure it out. Amir says that Gerard said Thistlethorn does not like conflict and he is a pacifist. So I don't know.
Yeah, so was BA in the last A-Team movie, but he ended up fighting in the end. So, you know.
Google Sickle Gooey says that we can just call him Gooey for short. So I'm still going to call him Google Sickle Gooey so that people know I know how to pronounce his name. And his last name is
Echo me for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is for Mike Casper. Amir, I just want to let you know that I think if Thistlethorn went up against Scapular or the Amir, unless Scapular threw it for a reason of deceitful intent, he would totally win against Thistlethorn. I don't see that as a fight Thistlethorn would win. So hope that makes you happy. You can make me normal now.
Interesting. Okay. Scrolling. Got Kevin Hamiltos in the chat. Hamiltos. Dusty says, trying to get Curtis to come stay with us on our way to CarverCon. It might be a way to go. I know that after Legions Con, I'm going to be stopping by Google Sickle Gooey's house because the Echozarias are going to have a Three Amigo movie watching event at their place. So Monday after Legions Con is going to be banging over at the Echozaria house. So
don't get your hopes up for cake.
Well, cake for everybody but Jesse. Omar Munez is here. We also have I Am. Everything else is silent. And you got Enoch from Business Land. It's going to take a while to get it. Yeah, that's true. And Amir said that did make him happy. So good job, Jesse.
Good. So just because he's my favorite character doesn't mean I think he's undefeatable.
There you go. And that's it. We made it through the entire chat. Welcome everybody to Shooting the Shelf. And before we get started, before we bring out our guest, some people may have seen my post on Facebook and Instagram, but I did want to show off this. This is a shadow box that Darla and my daughter Alexis helped me put together earlier today. This is commemorating the event, which was October 10th, 2 years ago, that we revealed the Shadow Orc Grunt. So I got the little test shot there, a picture in the regular Shadow Orc Grunt. But I was hoping to get this done by Legions Con, and today my family kind of gathered around me and helped me to knock that out, and they did a great job. So thank you to Darla and Alexis, and big thanks to my buddy Jesse for bringing me on and allowing me to do this show with him because it's been awesome. So thank you.
Aww. Thanks for being here. This show definitely would not be what it is without you, my friend.
Probably be better, but
okay, enough of the gooey stuff, and I don't mean the capital G ooey of our friend Geisa Gooey. Folks, give a digital applause of round welcomeness to the one and only El Spooky Zorro himself, Rob Zamora.
Whippa. Nice.
Exactly.
Hey, there he is.
We all know who the real winner is here. All right, people?
That's
Everybody?
a garlic cape,
Get
right?
that straight. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looking
Oh,
good.
and he's got the nice helmet too.
Very nice.
Pacifist or no pacifist? We know Thistlethorn is kicking some ass.
I mean, he comes with three. Technically, he comes with 4 swords. I mean, that's not super pacifistic, if you ask me.
I mean, if you're doing a lot of protecting of a lot of stuff that he's looking for, you better know how to fight, man. So
Yeah.
Hey, Jesse, what's that on
Like,
your
I
sweater
don't want to fight.
back there? Is
But
that
if
mom
I-
spaghetti? Oh,
No.
okay. Okay. I thought you might have had some mom
It's
spaghetti
derpy.
on your shirt.
It's Derpy the tiger from K-pop.
oh, these guys.
You know, mom spaghetti would be a great name for a dog. So, just FYI.
Yes.
Well, anyway,
Dude,
At
that
the-
was a cool shadow box. Speaking
Thank
of, I actually picked one up recently too. 'cause
oh,
I'm
nice.
making one with Sir Gerard in it and all my Sir Gerard stuff. But yours came
Very
out
cool.
really nice, dude. Really well
Yeah.
done.
I kind of want to go get my
I-
shadow box to show off now.
Did you get one also?
I definitely had to take some measurements and figure out, like, one of the things I wanted to make sure that the extra heads that they were facing forward. So I found these like 3M hooks, like with the double-sided tape on the back that are for like hanging towels on. And then I just put a little Nerf dart on, like it's just a little hook like this, and I put a Nerf dart on it, and it was perfect. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then the picture in the middle, I just did a Shutterfly thing where they do the metal prints.
All right, hold on.
Awesome.
Captain Firebeard Baker with Noglin and Thistlethorn upgrades with alternative facial expressions for the next Legacies releases. Hell yeah, I'm here for it.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Well, at the start of the show here, we do a little thing called shelf selections, and that's where Jesse and I, and this week Rob, picked out some photos that inspired us, and then we're going to show them and talk about them. So here we go, and starting off with one of my picks. This is our good friend Toy Goof and Gons, which is Ryan Gonzalez, aka Rygon. And you know, this is just, I thought this was an excellent pose and look where he, you know, you've kind of got both of those heads in there. I know this is one of those things that people, as they've kind of, you know, opened this character, it's like, are you going to use the unhelmeted head? Or are you going to use the helmet with the lion? I don't see too many people trying to use the other one unless they're trying to Legion build it out. But so this picture actually captures both of those heads in the same shot with him kind of looking at the helmet. Obviously, he's got the Carver Custom lights in the background because he's contractually obligated. But yeah, looking great. Awesome shot. So, Rob, thoughts on this one?
My only thoughts every time I see somebody post their new Otho is, I want my Otho already. Only waiting and waiting and waiting. This is red though. I like it.
If you want, I could send you what I used to have, which was my Photho. This was my this was my fake Otho, which was a Mezco Bishop head with a whole bunch of blue tack underneath on a fake Otho body.
That's a lot of blue tack, dude.
I know, because I
I
didn't want to Dremel into the head and it wouldn't fit on a neck peg, so I just like threw a whole bunch of blue tack on it.
Disturbing.
I know, that was Photho. He had the place of Otho for many years.
It's like nearly headless Nick, and
now he is retired. But if anybody is interested in Photho, I will definitely sell it to you, including all of the blue tack. So, yeah. Jesse, thoughts on this photo?
I mean, I'm glad you picked it because that meant one of my other ones got to get in. So, yeah, this is a great shot, Ryan. I just love the dive. They always feel so like real setting because they're not. I don't know how to say it without sounding like I'm insulting somebody, so I'm just going to shut up and just say it's an awesome picture. I love it, and I've got my Otho with his helmet like tucked under his arm. So he's got the unhelmeted head and then that one there, so it's still shown off without having to decide which to use.
Who made that dial? Is that like
that? It's a crash box. At least the one with the stained glass window, I believe, is. I'm 95% sure. So, but yeah, I mean, really, it's the lights. It's the contractually obligated lights that bring it all together. So, next from Jesse.
So this is hold on. Freak Figure says I've been listening to Takedown all day. Thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah, your mic's it sounds good right now, but like just a second ago it was like, I don't know, it was doing something weird. But I think you're good. I think you're good now.
Am I good now?
Yep. Talk about this one, if you will.
So this is from the one and only awesome Nate Barch. It is not a digital or actual painting, but it is a photograph of I believe this is a kit bash of the Ewok village with the treetops from technically the same playset, but it's I'm trying to fight singing along with Curtis. What's the name of that place in Robin Hood? Sherwood Forest. I think it's a mix-up between the Sherwood Forest and the Endor set, because the Endor set is tan and the Sherwood is not. But it's just vintage Ewoks hanging out around the campfire, getting ready to, eat whoever it was that they gave the dress to for Leia, I guess. I just thought this was a really fun picture, and it made me smile.
All right. Rob?
This is pretty cool. That's all I gotta say. I'm wondering about Ewoks. Have they talked about any new Ewoks coming out, making some new Ewok movie or anything? I'm surprised they haven't. I would think they would, since it's Disney and all that.
I haven't heard. I mean, I'm sure there's probably books and stuff or comics that have more lore about the Ewoks, but I really haven't seen anything in many years. So I don't know, Jesse. Yeah.
Curtis, you can stop listening for a minute if you want, because I'm going to talk about Andor. There was a moment in season 2 of Andor early on where they're on this planet and they're trying to survive, and there's something coming out at night and getting them. I was certain it was going to be the Ewoks, so I thought they were going to try to double down on how vicious these guys were, but it ended up not being Endor. So,
Jesse, did you cancel your Disney? Were you one of the people that canceled Disney?
Yes, I did.
I saw a post of people canceling their Disney, and I didn't know if I should, but I haven't yet because I use Hulu a lot, and
it's a personal choice. I don't hold anybody in negative views for not doing it. But we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
All right. For me, I'm going to throw out a hot take here. I think the Ewoks are cool. I know that they get a lot of heat. As far as the original trilogy goes, there's not a lot to hate about the original trilogy, but one thing that I think gets more heat than others in the original trilogy is the Ewoks. I think they're cool. I always thought the figures were cool, like in the original, like the vintage line. And yeah, that playset was awesome. So this is just fun. Like this hits me in the nostalgic member berries. So good stuff. Next, I'm going to go to this one, which I believe is one of Rob's.
Yep.
Thomas Belay, my coolest guy in the cabal. We were just talking about this yesterday on DJ. Mark was talking about this Batman, and Thomas did a really good job with everything. I think those are cover lamps or torches, right?
It looks like they should be. Yeah. I mean, yeah. If not, Brian's going to go after him. So yeah,
because they share that table. Yeah, I just thought it was pretty cool. I realize I don't follow a lot of toy photography accounts on my Instagram. I think it's just a lot of people that either share the new stuff that is coming out or something, but
he says they're the newer pillars that he's doing, which he will have at LegionsCon this year, folks.
Nice. Yeah.
Stacy doesn't know how he's going to bring all the stuff because apparently it won't all fit in their vehicle, but somehow he will get them there.
Every year he's going to have to leave a family member home or something.
I heard he's trying to develop human marsupial pouches so he can stuff them inside. Bring them.
I told her that what they should do is just rent a bus to take all the stuff there and then to carry all their cash back with them. That's what I would do. So, but
I get a Tesla and then they drive one car, and the Tesla drives itself
There you go.
behind them.
I think this is excellent. I love the mix of the two lines, having some of those mythic parts in the background. And then I believe this is the original Headless Horseman horse, with that Batman, based on that story and that timepiece. This all makes sense. So yeah, this is cool. I like it. Jesse?
It's really cool. The lighting is great. The tone, like I can almost, I know I say this a lot, but I can almost like smell and hear this picture. Just like the dirt and the ground and the mold of the basement, or whatever, the stones and everything, and just it's such a fun picture, and it just really evokes the setting and the scene and the story. I think it's really cool.
Awesome. I do see that Van joined. Van, before you ask, yes, you did miss the intro. So, but if you go back to the beginning, you'll see the intro. So, next one is one of my picks. Sticking with a Batman theme, this is our good buddy Nate Strong at Corona4 on Instagram, and I thought this thing just came out fantastic. I love the background. I love the rain effects here. This thing looks great. So great job. I don't really have much else to say other than it looks awesome. Rob?
Yeah, same thing. I love Nate. Everything he does, I think, is great. And if I had a toy line and I needed a photographer to take pictures of the toy line, Nate would be my number one person to go to. I love everything he does. And he's a great photographer.
Yeah, I mean, I think on top of just photographing standard line figures, I think he does a really great job of highlighting customizers, like when he buys a part or a soft good or something like that from the community, and then he takes a picture of it. Like, it is the best that your figure, your custom, your paint job, your soft goods will ever look, is when Nate does it. So if anybody out there, if you're trying to get your stuff seen by people, whether it's you're painting heads or you're doing soft goods or whatever, send one to Nate and let him take a picture of it, because he's going to make it look better than you ever thought possible. So,
Yep.
Jesse?
I love how ridiculous this Batman head is. Like, I've always loved this look. I think it's ridiculous, but it also is so cool at the same time. Just those giant ears on the costume. But it's like, it feels somewhere between like the 89 Batman and the animated series, and some just the realistic and goofiness of, not goofiness, but the exaggeratedness of the shot. That the theme is playing on the title there, but you can totally hear that music.
For sure.
And I want to watch this stop motion Batman movie.
That'd be cool. I mean, we can probably reach out to Mr. Allen. He'll make it happen. So,
what Batman is that? Is that the Nightfall that came out recently from Mayflex?
It looks like the Hush Batman with either a custom head or the Nightfall Batman head, either just with the colors adjusted or painted, because it looks like the Nightfall Batman head with the long ears, but then it looks like the Hush Batman body. But I could be completely wrong, but that's what I think. I think it is the Mayflex, though.
Batman, but that's a cool head.
Yeah. Next one is one of Jesse's.
So this is from our buddy Thomas Rydberg, all the way over in Sweden. We were talking to his buddy Emil in the studio, customizing studio today, and I just thought this was fun. I love seeing everybody getting these Ox Crew figures. I can't wait to get mine. And it just, I know, Curtis, this is one of your favorite characters, the ones you were looking forward to most from this wave. And I just think, with that kind of darker tone background and everything of the blue black sky just makes his head kind of pop visually in this shot. And it's not super complicated, but it really shows off the figure. I like it a lot.
I'll jump in. I do love this figure. I think it's fantastic. I have opened it up and played around with it. I've busted it apart, and I've still got it on my desk. Have not finished my review for it. But I'm excited to compare some of the parts, whether it's, the size, like dwarf parts versus this, compare colors like the Waltor Cosmic versus this orange. I also want to compare like the head. Like I feel like this looks very scaphoid color on the head, and even slog, it feels a little slog to me. So I want to like do a comparison of those heads just to see what the color looks like, but it does feel like there's some of that in this. But yeah, this guy's fantastic. I love him. So Rob, thoughts on this?
I just started following. I looked him up on Instagram, and I'm looking at the other Cosmic Legions that he's done. And it's pretty cool. I mean, he doesn't have a lot going on. There's another picture that he has. I'm not sure what her name is, the one with the trench coat. And all there is,
right.
Yeah, there's just like a boulder right next to it. But it's done so well with the lighting. It's pretty cool. Now, don't have any of these Cosmics coming in, but I'm pretty jealous. I got FOMO for sure. Missed out.
I could totally see that. Next one is one of Rob's.
Yep. Corona 4. There he is again.
Yep. He's getting the
double. This many
week.
Times over and over. Like every picture he takes looks like it's something out of a movie or like some kind of anime or something that just makes me, like Jesse was saying earlier, something that you like, you want to watch that Batman movie or something. He does these photos where I see them. It's like, man, I wish this was a movie that I could sit and watch for like an hour or so. And this is pretty cool. I don't know what character this is, or if that's just a different head sculpt.
It looks like the female Knight builder body with a different head. It's an excellent figure. The colors on that in the middle, the blue color in the middle of that is very similar to the blue that's on Otho's axe. It's a really striking figure. So yeah, I love this. I believe the head, if I remember right, I was looking at this one. I think it was an Uncle Jim's Workshop head. And yeah, this is just a cool look. Obviously, he's got that, the strong tower in the background that he's actually broke down into two. So it looks like it's, kind of a couple pieces of a castle together, which is just a nice little way to kind of use that instead of just building that tower straight up, to use it in a couple different spots to, make it feel like this huge background. But yeah, I see Cincy John's comment there. Chris Ferrone, he'll have those at Legions Con, but he's not bringing a ton of them. So you better get there quick. That's one of those tables that I think you're going to have to get to fast if you want one of those. So, Jesse?
This is great. I love that it's essentially, you were talking about how he photographs like custom stuff and really shows it off. This is an all Legions figure, which I believe is that a Darla cape?
I can't tell. I don't know that it is.
Okay. Well, it looks to be of the quality of a Darla cape. So for now, I'm going to call it a Darla cape until we get corrected. But just with the cape and then that alternate head, that's been custom painted and everything, is just like, it highlights the head in a way without making it feel like separate. Like if the parts, it highlights it. And I think that's really cool. And like you said, with the towers used side by side instead of stacked up, I think it's really cool looking. And just that little bit of the tree edge or whatever that wooden piece is in front. I'm with you, Rob. I wanna fire this up on Netflix or something and see what the story is.
Yep. So it looks like the head and helm are Uncle Jim's Workshop. The cape is Max Bird. And then the tree that you just mentioned is Lone Wolf Labs over there on the side.
Okay.
And then obviously the tower in the back by Pharaoh's Forge, which is Chris Ferrone. So, that's the other thing too. Like Nate does a really good job of, if he knows what the parts are that he's using, he tags everybody in his post and everything and highlights it so people know where to go and get that stuff. So once again, just Nate doing a great job of not only the skill of the photography, but also the community relations and, helping to recognize folks. So,
and once again, proving
awesome
Curtis reading where I do not.
All right. Let's see. Next one. I got to figure out where we're at. I think did we do this one? Yeah, we did that one. Yep. So we're on this one, which is one of mine. This is our good friend Dub3 in the chat. Lacerda Photo online. He just got this amazing Dio by Mr. C 5050 on Instagram, and it is spectacular. It is something really to behold. If you go to Mr. C's Instagram, you can see kind of all the stuff that put it together. I think we had it as a shelf selection either last week or the week before, and now it's in Dub's possession. And with his photography skills combined with Mr. C's Dio work, I can't even wait to see all the different cool things that we're going to get with this thing, because there's just so many different sections of this that he could probably take a photo every day for the next year and not have the same exact background each time. So this one looks really cool. I love the whole perspective of the stairs in the background, and Brother Mandibulus, just amazing figure anyway. And it looks like he's got the Max Bird set, which is, if you don't have it, for Brother Mandibulus, this Max Bird set is freaking awesome. So, but yeah, just a great overall shot and everything. So. And it looks like now there's a torch in the background. I don't know if Mr. C used Carver custom torches. If not, we're going to have to talk. We'll have to talk to our lawyers and see what's going on with that. So, Rob, thoughts on this one?
I remember Mr. C starting this Dow way back when. And to see it from where it is or where it was till now, it's like, I think, man, he does some of the best Dows in the game. And like the second he pulled this up, I knew exactly who that Dow was from. This looks great. I mean, this is a great photo.
Oh, oof. Okay. We don't have to get the lawyers involved. Apparently, he did buy the lights from Brian, so we're good, folks. We're good.
Nice.
Jesse, thoughts on this one?
Just how scattered my brain is. I ever since I saw this Dio, and especially from this angle, it feels like a medieval castle version of the scene in the Brendan Fraser Mummy movie where they're running up like the causeway, and then like Evie gets thrown off to the side and goes through the revolving door, and then just the layout and shape of it always makes me think of that. But the Dio is amazing. I think this is a great picture, and yeah, who said it? Someone said something about a weapon. JG said he needs a weapon. My first thought was like, why doesn't he have a weapon? And I'm like, this actually makes him feel more terrifying to not have a weapon. And this looks like a great figure that you could upgrade if you get a second Urzok. The Urzok version 2, switch out some of his armor onto Mandibulus and upgrade that nasty armor a little bit.
Sure. It's funny that you mentioned that about looking at the stairs, and that was your thought. Because like when I saw it, the first thing I thought about was that scene in Labyrinth where she's like going up the stairs and then she's like upside down and then she's like, like they keep going like all the weird ways. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. So
nice.
Next one is one of Jesse's.
So this is our buddy Mark Crom316 on Instagram. He got into Legions earlier this year and has just really dove headfirst into, getting Legions, popping and swapping, customizing. And this was I can't remember what he called this, Templar. I think you're in the chat, Mark. I forget what he called it. Some sort of Templar mage of some sort. And, that's like the bluest shoulder pad. He said he had to like stretch out to make sure it fit over that body and everything. He'd been working for it for a while on this, and I just thought it turned out really cool. And even though he's a Templar, like this is a guy I would not want to mess with. Yeah.
Rob,
that head sculpt from God's Fire.
It is, yes.
I gotta get myself one of those. I see a lot of people using those, and I always kind of pass it. I can't wait till we get the two-sided pauldrons with those skulls on there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. These close-up photos are really cool. It's like,
we do have it in, what is it, Scally Bone Splitter has both. But there's not a ton of those out there right now. But yeah, if you need the other side, it is available on that figure.
Yeah, it's going to be part of the Armory, is it not?
Yeah. Yep, it is part of the Armory experience. So
I keep forgetting that was part of that other one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he did a really great job with this. I love the mix of parts. It's not something I would have thought to do, to mix, these kind of clean parts, and then you throw that like skull on the other shoulder, and then he's got the fur coming off of it. And I would not have thought to do this, but it totally works. And then on the helm, Jesse, the filigree looks very nice. He did a great job with that. So, yeah.
Nice.
There you
Your
go.
vocabulistics are improvisationally.
He says it's a Templar Inquisitor.
Yes.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Next one is one of Rob's.
Yes.
Have at it.
I was just I was just zoning out on it. I mean, it's Punisher, right? But he's wearing like Crossbones like mask. So I didn't know if it was like Crossbone or like Punisher, but I'm guessing it's Punisher. It just looks like a scene out of a movie, just waiting for Kingpin to come in, and it's all going to go down. Probably not like he thinks it's going to go down, but it's about to go down. It's a great shot.
Awesome.
And one of those things where I said I don't follow a lot of toy photographers, so I typed in toy photography in the search, and this was one of
nice.
the that popped up.
Jesse, thoughts on this one?
I love the staging of this shot. I don't know if this is like this looks like a kind of like from the Disney Plus series Born Again.
Bless you.
Bless you.
And bless you.
Sorry. It looks kind of like that torture chamber that he had in that show, or like that dungeon room he had. Just with those kind of like horse kind of like stable doors, and you've just got this, looks like someone in a gimp mask dead on the floor, and Punisher with like riot gear kind of helmet going on. This looks like it's going to be a bloody brutal fight, and
I just noticed
lighting, the dingy lighting, and that, like, I don't know if that's flame or like light coming through a grate on the right side, but yeah.
It almost looks like sparks, like if somebody was using like an anvil or something, and like but yeah, this is cool.
Notice that Back to the Future poster right there.
Oh yeah,
To the side.
yeah. I mean, this is really cool. Is that just a Marvel Legends Kingpin? Is that what that is?
It looks like the show version of him. Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's a cool looking figure. I like that. Yeah, this is cool. I'm not sure where, these figures are coming from, or where this Dio stuff is coming from, but yeah, it's just really well put together. So awesome job. Next is one of my picks. And this is our good friend Recon Rage. And I just thought this was fun. I know he's been doing a lot of traveling recently and stuff, and he's been trying to take some figures and stuff with him. And I just thought this was kind of cool. You got I don't know if this skeleton is like looking back and laughing at the other one, or like calling out to him. I don't know what's going on here. But the trees all kind of look like they're, it could be like late fall, but it also could be, something where it's just like they're dying, like it's like a burnt forest or something. Like it just feels like there's not a lot going on those branches. So it just kind of got a whole scary vibe to it. And then you put it in black and white. It's like, yeah, I like this a lot. So, Rob.
He did a good job on this. I could tell, like, obviously the skeleton's up at the front. I don't know if that's like just like a screenshot from the back, a monitor, but the way he's pointing at him definitely looks like he's pointing at a skeleton that he's making fun of or something.
Mm-hmm. Or like, stop laying around. Come on, let's go.
Get up.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this?
We got work to do. There's chores. Jesse, thoughts on this one?
I love it. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, it happens a lot, that the skeleton in the background looks like one of those like Halloween decoration ones from Walmart that like you get like the 3-pack for $6 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the way this is lit, and I don't know if it is, it feels like an old black and white movie where they've got like another rear screen projector playing the background and they're acting in front of it. kind of like the old driving scenes. That's what this feels like to me.
Mhm.
And I love it. It feels like old school, like horror, like D-list horror movies from back in the day. And in my mind, he's the skeleton up front is scared by the skeleton in the background. I feel like he's like, oh, getting scared of his own skeleton. I don't know.
Well,
It's fun. I really like it.
PGG. Oh, I didn't see you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob, you scared me.
Next one is one of Jesse's.
So this is from one of our Euro Legion buddies, Richard Jones. I believe this is one of the exclusive heads that he's been showing off and revealing. He's been doing all these dog heads this week. And I think that's a Basset Hound, correct? Which I've always thought were cool dogs. And I just seeing it on this big body and, with the green and white tabard and everything, and that kind of Austrian looking, World War I looking helmet or whatever that is there. I just thought this was a really cool look and a fun figure and really well done. So, cool custom. I want to hear it bark.
So, as soon as I saw this, I don't know if you ever remember from Dukes of Hazzard. Roscoe P. Coltrane had a dog and his name was Flash, right? And he just laid around it and didn't do anything. And back in the days, before you could really watch things on, before even really VHS was popular, my grandma had an 8-track tape of it was a Dukes of Hazzard 8-track tape, and one of the songs was Roscoe P. Coltrane singing to his dog Flash, and I still can word for word I know all the words of that song, and as soon as I saw this, that whole song just started coming to my head. So that's and any time that you can see a picture and it immediately triggers memories and stuff like that, it's okay, that's pretty cool. So that's what I got from this one. And yeah, it looks awesome. So Rob, thoughts?
I had a roommate in Colorado who had a Basset Hound, and his name was Kirby, and he was a freaking rascal. And for how short and kind of long they are, they're super fast. Anytime he would escape, it was a bitch to get him back. And they are cute, but they're crazy rascal. And who this is cool. Who did this tunic? Is that that's not from Joseph Connors, is it?
I have no idea who did it. It definitely is custom. There's no way they just make that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
Little,
one way to find out is to follow Richard Jones 5198 on Instagram and check out the comment.
It says the tabard was made by the Seamsmith. So
isn't that Joseph?
I believe it is.
I think so.
Yes, it is. Yep. So yeah, it looks like he made him a tunic. So
I didn't know Joseph can do custom little things like that. That's cool.
Well, now we know. Next one is from Rob.
Oh, so Darth Maul, anything. It's just he's one of my top favorite. I'm not big into Star Wars. So everybody's gonna give me shit. I don't care for that universe. I like the characters, but I don't follow it all too well. But Darth Maul has always been my number one favorite character from Star Wars, and I think this looks pretty cool. And it would be cool to see, that crossover universe.
Oh, he would totally fuck him up.
Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, Darth Maul.
What universe?
Aliens?
Yeah.
Oh.
Aren't those the face huggers? I thought they were.
I think they're just creepy spider bug things.
I think they are creepy spiders, but I would love I'm not a big alien guy, but if they gave me a Star Wars Aliens crossover with Darth Maul going up against aliens, dude, I will buy tickets for that every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for sure. Well, it looks like I wasn't the only one that knew about that 8-track tape, because we got several folks in the chat that recognize that. So I'm glad I'm not the only one that now has that stuck in my head. So, but yeah, this looks awesome. And, you know, whether it's from aliens, whether it's big creepy spiders, I think Darth Maul is just an awesome character. And, you know, I wish we would have got more of him in that prequel trilogy, but whatever, it is what it is. Jesse, thoughts on this?
It's a great shot. I hate the spiders, but it makes me really happy to think about what Darth Maul is going to do to these disgusting things.
It makes you want to root for him, right?
I mean, you kind of always want to root for him because he's so cool. Like, he's always been, in my opinion, one of the best villains, especially from the prequel era, and the way they were able to like resurrect him during Clone Wars and reutilize, I thought, you know, was really cool. This figure looks cool, but the lighting and how he's fusing his lightsaber back together, or whatever is going on here,
I didn't even see that part. That's cool. Like I didn't catch it. It was blurring in with the background and stuff. Like that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I don't know. I mean,
like I saw the crystals, but I didn't see the lightsaber parts.
Yeah. So yeah, just assembling that and getting ready to go to town on these bugs, and just the lighting, because you know, usually seeing him with that bright red on the black, and then in this kind of like colder, like, you know, sickly green color, just really, really pops. I think it's really cool.
I think a Maul cartoon will be fun, but I would rather have a Darth Maul live action something.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that would be badass. All right. Then going back here, and I believe we're on this one, which is one of my picks. And this was actually, it was fun because Toylands does some amazing stuff. We've had shelf selections for him like several times. But this was in a series of pictures that he just kind of photo dumped. He's like, here's some stuff that I had saved back that I hadn't posted. And he just dumped a bunch of them at once. And this one was in that. And I thought this was just like really fun. Like it just, I don't know what it is, like just the whole thing with the shark, but he's wearing pants and Batman, and the way that the setup is, like even like those blinds look just cool as shit. Like this whole Dio setup looks awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this was really cool. So, Rob, thoughts on this one?
I just started following him now also, and he has a lot of cool stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on. These dials that he uses or something. This is great. I mean, you can't ever go wrong with Batman anything, unless it's, you know, one of the shitty Batmans.
But Jesse, thoughts on this one?
I just gotta count. You can't go wrong with Batman unless you go wrong with Batman.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. Oh, it's a great shot. As soon as I pulled this up, like my brain, I was like, why is Mary Jane and the Street Sharks hanging out with Batman? Like, it just took me way too long to process what I was looking at here. In a good way, because like it makes me look around. It makes you, you know, I love how Batman, like he's got his hand on the batarangs, like he's just waiting for the next twitch so he can throw those at the shark. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe he's throwing them at the girl. Maybe the girl's the threat in this picture. I don't know. But it's a great shot. The blinds, I didn't even my brain knew they were there, but I didn't really look at them till you mentioned them. But those,
like even like switch, the door handle,
the
like
door
the door,
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a great combo of parts and you know, lighting and everything. And
Alberto's saying that's Red Sonja with just soft goods on it. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Okay, so it's the red.
Nice,
okay.
yeah.
So I know they do like the generic figure, male and female, like bodies.
Mm.
So maybe it's like her head on one of those, and then that looks like the flannel from is it Odious? That we had at Legion's, or we had at some show last year.
Yeah, maybe. The Batman is, I mean, it could be a CT toy, but it's based on the Mayfex. They had a black and gray version and a blue and gray version. This is the blue one. But it could be Mafex or it could be CT Toys. My guess would be that this would be Mafex. So next one's one of Jesse's.
Excuse me. This is from Cloud at Cloud_network. She's been doing some awesome shots with the cosmic stuff. Again, just kind of a simple shot of the character, just kind of like a portrait shot. And this is one of the figures I'm most anticipating from this wave. And I just think this is a really cool shot with the binoculars, and I can't wait to see what that trench coat is like in person. So yeah, I think she's been putting up some really fun like character portrait shots of these characters lately.
Yeah, I know she was on Dork Lair this past week, and she was talking about just how excited she was to get into Cosmic, and that she was just trying to photograph all of them and really be more active with her photography. And yeah, this is cool. I mean, it really shows. I think the looks that we got was like the fully, the covered version where it's got the big giant, Hawk droid head and the coat, or it's like the head's gone and the coat's gone. This shows that kind of in between where you still have the coat on but you don't have the helmet on. And I think it's a really cool look, and I really like that weapon. Like, I know I've seen that weapon in other pictures, like the photography that we had before they solicited the wave, but this is just a really good look at how like just unique and weird and cool that weapon is. So Rob,
I like these photos when there's like I like the photos that have a lot of stuff going on that look like something out of a movie or a TV show when they do a lot of the dials and whatnot. But I really like the photos where it's just the figure and you get to see everything about the figure. That just like Cloud, she's been doing some great stuff. And here's another Cosmic that I am getting FOMO from because this looks great.
Yeah, it's an amazing figure.
Yeah.
MJ, this is a 1.0.
Yeah,
I was wondering that same thing too when this came out. I had to ask her about that, if it was a 1.0 or a 2.0, because I was hoping it would be a 2.0 to get those pants off for another figure, but yeah, that's a bummer. But still.
All right, next one's one of my picks, and this is Good Luck _Studio_. And I mean, come on, like this is ridiculous. And I know people are gonna say, well, what kind of scale is this? Because sometimes it's 1/6 scale, and that's it. I don't care what scale it is. This looks phenomenal. Like this is just spectacular. The skin tones, the shading, the scruffly beard, like all of that. The eyes, like look how great those eyes are. Yeah, this is just fantastic. So, and the other thing was, as I was picking this, it had the X-Men the animated series theme, which I know is Jesse's favorite version of the X-Men, and so I was like, I'll pick this one. It'll make Jesse happy. So, Rob,
that's crazy, dude. I can't believe they painted this. This looks like something that was factory made or something. That's crazy. Does this person do commissions?
I don't know. I know they do some behind the scenes stuff where they actually show the process of their work, and it's
open for commission really cool and painting. Wow. The first thing I always look at when I see a painting of a head sculpt is the eyes, and I always kind of judge your paint job by your eyes. This is
I'm going to make a request, Rob. If you get something from them commissioned, don't put it anywhere near one of my customs that you have.
It looks like they only do 1/6 scale.
Okay. If a few weeks ago I did when I found them for the first time, I did a shelf selection where it was The Witcher, and they were that was the one where they were adding the actual hair, like the rooted hair, to it, and showing that process. So yeah, they do some really cool stuff, but I thought this was awesome.
Wow.
Jesse, thoughts on this and your love for the X-Men the animated series?
Look, I don't have to comment on it unless you push me to comment on it. Is it my favorite show? No. Is it my favorite version of the X-Men? Also no. Is it a catchy tune? Yes. Do I like it? Also no. This paint job is phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
I don't like the 1/6 scale figures that are this realistic looking. Like they were talking on My Wife Is Going to Kill Me Today. They showed a couple of the new Walking Dead ones. And like when they look so lifelike to the actor, and it's specifically the ones based on actual people. Like if it's, you know, based on a cartoon version or like a completely fictional character that was not played by a person, it's not as bad. But like this, it's like, I don't want a 6 scale Hugh Jackman hanging out in my apartment. Like I've had coworkers who are like, don't you get weirded out by all the eyes looking at you? I'm like, no, because like they're not real. This, I feel like
It wasn't until you said that.
No, because like I feel like this is like those things in like Harry Potter or something where like every so often like Dumbledore shows up on his card and they're like, well, he can't spend all day here, and it's like, oh, so that's really him. So like I just feel like Hugh Jackman or whatever the actor or actress is just gets to inhabit their 1/6 scale figures when they really look like them.
Jesse, I'm with you. That'd be like weird to look over and all of a sudden they're just like staring at you. It's like, hey, bub, you gonna share some?
Because what if the expression changes? You know, and it's like, I don't like the way you're looking at me right now, Hugh. But no, that aside, I'm making jokes. This is a phenomenal paint job. The talent this person has is insane.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, and not just talent, like talent is its own thing, but you got to have skill to apply said talent as well. So it's not just, even if it is just naturally good, you still have to do it to do it. So, kudos to them for their discipline, their talent, their skills, you know, everything they put into this stuff.
What you need to do, Jesse, you need to go in to work one day looking just tired and disheveled. And when they ask you what's wrong, just be like, I haven't been getting any sleep since you said that about the eyes. And now I have to sell my whole collection.
It's a little late. Like, it's a little late for that, but that is how I show up to work most days. But
there you go. Hey, you know how I've been looking for years. That's why. All right, next one is Jesse's, and I believe this is the last one we've got for the day. So.
Since John, that would be a great prank, but I don't have any hot toys, so good luck. The only 2 I have on order are from Arcane, and they're not here yet. So, also good luck coming up the stairs to my apartment without me hearing you.
All you, Jesse.
So this is from Plastic Platorium. We've got Enoch and Balius with, I believe that is the season 1 what's her face from Witcher, the show. Why am I blanking on her name?
No, not Yennefer, the other one.
Yeah.
Was it Circe or
Siri, right?
I don't know, something like that.
Whatever.
I can't remember what her name. I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember.
She's got like an apron or a skirt or something on that's not normally with the figure, but it just feels like this kind of like slice of life moment in time. You know, I love the statue and the well kind of vibe, and just the setting just feels, you know, it feels like something out of like Princess Bride or something, where you got this like really practical set and then like the backdrop and everything that's a little fantastical. I really like it.
Rob?
This is a great photo. I mean, there's a lot going on here. I've never watched The Witcher, so I don't know who that is. But I love Sir Enoch and that statue in the background, whatever that might be, like a TV or something. He did a good job. Another one that I don't follow, that I just started following, and I'm looking at his account right now. He has a lot of cool stuff on there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Go ahead.
It's Alberto.
Oh, well, there you go.
I knew.
Really? This isn't his, is it?
Yes. Yeah, it is his. It's the same logo in the icon there. It just looks.
It is
nice. Yeah, I mean, this just looks like kind of that one of those meeting spots along a path, like where you just kind of happen to come across people. And I love this, you know, the statue that's there. It's just yeah, it's just really well done, really well put together. So
Where did you get that statue from, Alberto? What is that from?
yeah, let us know in the comments. But that is it for shelf selections. So thank you very much. Appreciate all those.
Real,
Go ahead.
real quick, Curtis, if I could. Folks, give it up for, I don't have a sound clip for them yet, but give it up for the new rec. Wolf.
Yeah, Wolf
Designs is here for folks that didn't
Wolf
see it.
Customs.
The Dirt King.
Yeah, the Dirt King.
Len has transferred the crown and the throne and the responsibilities of Wolf King over to the one and only dumpster deity Dirk's Designs to handle all things Wolf King going forward. So stay tuned for all of that as things progress, and long live the king.
Yeah, there you go.
Alberto said he found it in a thrift shop. It's a Polish souvenir. Interesting.
Oh, very cool.
Oh.
I tell you, there's the Fontaine St. Michael from Biblical Adventures works really well as a statue in your Mythic Legion collection because it's a little bit smaller. It's just the colors of it. Yeah, for sure. So, all right. So, Jesse, I believe, did you have a few things lined up that you wanted to talk about first, or?
Well, I figured at some point we could talk about the Armory experience a little bit with the Armory Assistant that our good friends Jeffrey Evans and Kirby put together.
For sure.
So we can get to that at some point. And Rob, you had a giveaway. If you want to set that up now, or we can.
We can do two of them, but first one, two of these head sculpts. So I want to see how I can figure out how to show this or something.
Let's embiggen Rob here.
A little Spooky Zorro head action going on right here. He's actually right here painted up.
Oh,
here we go. So we got a new fox head sculpt, and that's from.
This was done by GM Luca.
That's right. Okay.
And this was painted by Corey, and he printed all these for me.
Awesome.
But Gianluca, he was the one who printed and sculpted these. We worked together, and I asked him. So if you get this in a few weeks, there'll be like a helmet that goes on, kind of like this with thistle thorn, wherever.
Okay.
Yeah, there'll be like a little helmet that goes on them. And then with the Armory, with all those, you guys can choose to what color you guys want the skin tone, but it's basically like a little Viking head. Let me see.
Awesome.
Somebody, here we go. This guy. Like this.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That would look great on that new
OG Magnus. Or the Old Man Magnus.
Not Bolivar. The guy from the new Einsmall.
Two giveaways for somebody if they want to paint them up. And you guys can use some of
Halvar. Is that it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
All right. I'll make a banner here. So El Spooky Zorro. We'll spin this wheel twice. Not right now, but we'll start collecting. We'll just spin the same hashtag twice, and the two winners will get pulled from that. So go ahead and start pumping in hashtag El Spooky Zorro. Caps don't matter. I just did that so you could spell.
Very cool.
And I know sometimes people don't get it unless you pull the screen up. So I'm going to share that over here. So Rob, just to make it clear, if they win, they get both heads.
Yeah. So we do.
They wait a couple weeks.
Two heads. Yeah.
And in a couple weeks, you'll have the helmet for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'll send the heads first, and then when I get the helmet, I'll send that helmet out to whoever won, and then I'll throw in some other stuff in there, like I'll make somebody like a whip or something.
Oh, nice!
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And they should reach out to you on Instagram.
Instagram's easier yet.
Okay,
Cool.
and that's just at El Spooky Zorro on Instagram, correct?
Yeah, I don't know if it's underscore stuff. I don't even know where my phone is. I think it's
Well, if you start typing El Spooky Zorro in the search bar, if you're not already following Rob, it should take you right to him.
Yeah. I mean, you can hit me up on Messenger, but I think I'm on Instagram.
Yeah, it's L_spooky_Zorro. So
You got it faster than I did.
yeah. Now, Rob, last I heard, are you going to Legion's Con? You're not going to Legion's Con this year, are you?
Unfortunately, it's leaning more towards no. It was a yes, but things have come up that it's not doable this year. So next year will be easier because then I could figure that out. But it's getting too close and it's not working out in my favor. But I'm hoping to send one of the people from our group chat that you're in with a bunch of these head sculpts that they can pass out to people, because that was my plan ultimately. It was to pass it out to people that wanted to get them painted. I'm hoping the Fox would be painted a lot, so in 2026 they can bring them back with whatever body they put them on, and we could have like a whole huge group picture of a Fox race. That I know it just started with 4 horsemen, but still hasn't really picked up yet. So yeah. So no, hopefully, no, not this year.
Now because there's not a lot on the West Coast. I know they have the West Coast, like the Mythic Meetup, and I think there was a show that was in Arizona, which I mean, I don't know. Is there any shows that you're able to get out that way?
There was Decon, but they moved to Vegas. And then there's one that I can't remember what it's called. It's the one that Jeremy came to by himself. And that's Mythic
West Coast Mythic Meetup?
It wasn't a Mythic Meetup. It was, oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. And I know it's a toy store that throws it every year, or maybe twice a year. But he came down with his son, maybe his whole family. I think they did Disneyland and all that.
Oh, okay.
But that fell on Frankie's birthday, like literally on Frankie's birthday. So I don't know if that will be the same next year, but that'd be cool to hit up.
Now, what part of California are you in? You were upper, lower?
So like 45 minutes north of LA, Los Angeles.
Gotcha.
So the big con would be like LA Comic Con or San Diego Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like huge, like Legion's Con. I mean, money wise, it'd be more expensive to go to San Diego.
Right.
It's like a 4-hour drive. Hotel is expensive, tickets expensive. It just, I don't know. It almost seems cheaper to go to Legion's Con.
I know Blake's looking at doing something, Pacific Northwest next year, but once again, that would still be pretty far for you too.
Yeah,
but
because it's weird, like California is long, and
right,
You see that West Coast meetup that you went to for like when you went to that wedding.
Yeah.
That'd be like a 10 or 11-hour drive for me.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a long drive. But I'm trying to think of what that other one was that the AWOC people were at. Gosh, I'm trying to blank of that one.
What about, I know Eric LeBron all the time talks about Frankensons. Are you anywhere close to that?
That's an hour away, and that's pretty cool. And I was like talking to somebody. I was like, if we did like a SoCal Mythic Meetup, that would be a perfect place to throw one, because they have this one section up in the back where they have every other weekends they do little, not cons, but like little things that are kind of dedicated to like Pokemon or something. Help hold it in the back. So I was thinking like that would be a cool place to do a Mythic Meetup. Just have it in the back if we ever.
I mean, I know Eric goes there all the time, so he must be fairly close as well. So I
Mhm.
mean, it wouldn't. I mean, with both of you pretty close to that area, I think there's probably a few other people that, you could probably make something happen.
Well,
But
Brick and
I hear that
about-
place is awesome, like
it's-
just
yeah.
huge.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of toys. But Brick and I were talking about doing something like middle California, so all the people up north and people from SoCal can meet halfway or something. That'd be cool.
Gotcha.
It's just like trying to find a place like I don't even know what would be like a good area, like San Luis Obispo or something. Just trying to find a place would be cool. But that mythic meetup that Recon Rage talks about, like, man, any reason to go to the Pacific Northwest, like, yeah, I'd be all about
I hear it's beautiful up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went 1 year for my wife's birthday, and man, when we got there, like, that air is so crisp and it's so nice.
Oh, dude. Yeah. It's funny. I'm living here in Missouri, and Darla moved out here to be with me. And so we still have, yes. Was that something for
It's the Toy Depot presents Geeking Out.
Yes.
Ah, gotcha.
Yes.
In
That's
La
it.
Miranda, California. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was.
That was
So
it.
you're fine. So when our kids from California come out here, like our daughter one time said, it's like breathing soup. Like it's just so humid. And like, I thought she was being a little dramatic and stuff, but then I went out there and like, when California is not on fire, like Northern California, like it's like all of a sudden I'm like, man, like no stuffiness, no nothing. Like I was just totally able to breathe. I'm like, this is freaking fantastic. So, and then I hear, when you go even more north from that, it even gets better. So
It's funny because we drove to Portland, and I drove pretty much till we got to NorCal.
Yeah.
When we start hitting like the redwoods and like where like the road is like literally you're driving through like a beautiful forest. The second we do that, we pull over, get gas, we use the bathroom, and my wife's like, "I'll drive from here." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I drive the city, and you get the nice.
She gets the nice part, huh?
Yeah, and I was like, "All right," but it it was. Yeah,
that's fun. So, well, when you're doing a trip like that, who gets to control the radio? Is it the driver or is it the passenger?
I feel like the driver should, like not physically control, but
decide what you're going to listen to.
Yeah, because you're the one driving and focusing and everything. But I feel like prior to Frankie, like it would be all me, but now it's like 2 against 1. Like they have.
Gotcha. You're outnumbered, huh? Okay.
Like, have you seen that? This is 40 when Paul Rudd wants to play Alice in Chains.
Oh yeah.
And then the girls are like, "What is this? Like, what is he even saying?" And then they're like, "This is real music," and they put on their music, and that's how it is here. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Got the girls versus my music. It's never fair. But I would think it'd be the driver who should get to choose what you could listen to.
Yeah, especially on long trips. Like if you're trying to stay awake and you're trying to, make that for sure. I've always controlled the channel, like when we're driving to Legion's Con and stuff, and Darla's never given me any trouble. So, and if she is like, she doesn't drive anything on the way there, but on the way back, she may take, an hour or two just to try to help me out. But when she's driving, I'm asleep. So I don't care what the hell she listens to, because the only reason she's driving is because I can't stay awake. So,
yeah, I try not to fall asleep because I'll look over and I'll see her kind of dozing off. I'm like, man, if I fall asleep, then this whole car is falling asleep. And
right. Yeah. That's what I'm usually driving the majority of it, unless I just can't keep my eyes open. And then it's like, listen, I need to get an hour. You need to just drive for a little bit so I can get an hour of sleep. So, and she's pretty good about that. So,
where did you guys go for the wedding? Was it close to that Mythic meetup?
Yeah, it was very serendipitous. It was like, we were going to be like, I think it was like 30 minutes away on the exact same weekend as the Mythic meetup. And like when I found out, I'm like, the Mythic meetup happens once a year, and the fact that we were going to be out there 30 minutes away on the exact same day, and then I'm like, well, what time is the wedding? Because it's like the same day as the wedding, and they're like, well, it's in the afternoon, and the Mythic meetup's in the morning, and I'm like, okay, what time do you need me to be there? And they're like, I don't know, maybe like 1 or 2 o'clock for pictures. No problem. Like I can do that easily. So, and our son lives out there too. He's out in Sacramento. So, he was able to meet us there. And, I got to hang out with Blake and Joe, Gonzalez and, Thomas and Brian and David all came up, and it was a really fun time. It's not a huge place, but it's like a lot of the people that you want to hang out and talk with. And, it was just a lot of fun. So
nice.
I'm hoping that you guys can get something together that's closer to where you're at, because I think that would be awesome. But yeah, I would maybe talk to LeBron, because like I said, he goes to that Frankensons all the time. And if you guys were able to get something, once or twice a year, like you said, have like a little corner there that, like a little tiny meetup or something.
It'd be cool. Unparalleled Universe, Wade, he lives up north, and I talk to him about that every now and then, about throwing something. But yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be nice to have some kind of 4 horsemen presence out here, because it's not like the East Coast or Midwest. Like you guys have like a con like every other Saturday or something.
Oh, it ain't. Hey, I ain't got nothing. So you ain't talking to me. We got nothing out here in the Midwest. I mean, up north, like Chicago, they do have some stuff. But really, like Missouri, Illinois, like other than if you go to Chicago, we really don't have shit. So
right. Yeah.
I don't even know like I think the closest person that I know, well, I know Steve Mank is I'm in St. Louis. He's across the river in, I believe, Belleville, which is about 45 minutes from me. But other than that, like the closest person I know is Cullen, and he's on the other side of the state. Like he's 3 hours away. So, it's not like these East Coast guys where like they can just, oh, we're gonna go over to so and so's for the weekend and just hang out and all that food, right? And have a little barbecue and stuff.
Yeah,
like, that must be nice.
Yeah, it's funny. I always see people like saying, like, I'm gonna drive to New Jersey this week. I'm like, where do you live? And like in Pennsylvania or Boston. I'm like, what, dude? Like, you guys?
Yeah, that's all those states are so close together. Like you were just saying, like California, you can drive 10, 12 hours and be in the same state. They drive 10 hours and they've already passed through like 5 states.
5 states, exactly.
Yeah. So unless you get to Pennsylvania and you're going west or east, through if you're going sideways across Pennsylvania.
I'm jealous, Dave, Oregon. Yes, I am very jealous. I always say it would be nice to up and leave and go to the East Coast. That'd be a dream then. But
I'm not jealous of living in New Jersey, because that's not something I would ever want to do. I am jealous of having folks around that are close enough that I could do stuff with.
Right.
But if I was going to move to the East Coast, it would definitely be Pennsylvania, not New Jersey, for sure. So close enough, but not too close, Yeah.
California.
My area is great. We're an hour and a half from Baltimore. We're like 2 hours from DC. If you want to go see like the museums, and if you're into any of that sort of stuff, Philly's less than 2 hours away.
That's not a selling point.
If you're into any of the sports stuff, Philly cheesesteaks. I mean, they got good food there.
That's a selling point.
Yeah,
you want to run up the stairs and do the.
We were just talking about Philly cheesesteaks in the chat, Curtis, with Brian Carr. I was telling him how I just had my first Philly cheesesteak maybe a year before Frankie was born. One of my friends took me to some place up north, but I never had one before then. And pretty delicious. I told him I had to stay close to a bathroom afterwards. Pretty cheesy.
Yeah.
But it was delicious.
I love a good Philly cheesesteak. That would be nice. So no, if I was going to move out there though, I think, kind of the eastern Pennsylvania, somewhere around there would be my ideal place. So
that's my brother lives out 30 minutes north of Boston. He left California a year before the pandemic happened. They filled up the car as much as they could and left everything behind and just kept on driving. And now he's there and just says he's never coming back. He loves it out there.
Well, there you go. There you go. I mean, that.
Wait, Lord of the Rings in Oregon? What?
I don't know. Didn't they do
like in Astoria or something? There's a lot of places in Oregon. Oh man,
I thought they did all that shit in New Zealand or something.
That's what I thought.
Unless he's talking about the show.
Yeah, if he's talking about Rings of Power, that doesn't count because it sucks.
It doesn't suck, but it's not as good as the movies.
Season 1 sucked. Season 2 was okay. Neither one of them were as good as House of the Dragon. So, Mount Rushmore of sandwiches. Yeah. Philly cheesesteak made it on my Mount Rushmore for sure. Yeah. What about you, Rob? After having Philly cheesesteak, would you put that on your Mount Rushmore of sandwiches? Top 4 sandwiches?
I'm a little bit of a sandwich snob. That's why when I hear Jesse talking about not liking mayo, baffles me because I when I think like, do you put any sort of spread? Because to me, if you don't have a spread on it, it's pretty dry. Is it not? Like, what do you?
Nope. Give me that sandpaper.
What's that?
Give me that sandpaper.
No, man.
The toppings of what you put on the sandwich for me should be enough to moisten the sandwich up.
No, dude. I need mine like not dripping wet, but I need it like.
What about like tomatoes or something to give it some moisture? Are you doing anything, Jesse? Like,
depending on what the sandwich is, yeah, tomatoes are great.
Okay. No.
Mayo?
Are you a mayo guy?
If I get a cheeseburger, even though it comes with mayo, like I'll put some ketchup and ranch, and it's gonna be dripping, dude. Extra napkins, finger looking good. It's like.
If I have a drippy sandwich, I'm borderline having a sensory panic attack.
Oh,
like if I'm picking up a sandwich and it's like running down my fingers, it's driving me crazy.
Blake said that he was saying it's beautiful, like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
huge rivers, beautiful epic coastline, snow-covered volcanoes, and huge green forest. Okay,
yeah, man. Yeah.
Brian says, was it Curtis that picked ice cream sandwich? Yes, that was my number 1 on Mount Rushmore was an ice cream sandwich. And yes, it was the best pick of the night.
What kind of ice cream sandwich? Like
just regular old ice cream sandwich with
that like brown
cookies and the vanilla in the middle. Pull it out of the freezer, let it sit for about 3-4 minutes, get a little bit soft, and then go to town. Yep.
You guys have a Trader Joe's in your area?
I do, but I've never been to one. I don't even know what a Trader Joe's actually is.
It's like Whole Foods' little cousin.
Okay.
But they have a cookie ice cream sandwich, 4 of them in the pack, and they're like these really big chocolate chip cookies and with vanilla ice cream in the middle. And you gotta try, man. If you ever go by Trader Joe's, it's delicious. You won't be disappointed.
Doak, you are so incorrect. A dripping sandwich is how it should be. All sandwiches should drip. So if your sandwich isn't dripping, you're not living.
Like when I lived in Illinois, sometimes the people would make, I think they called them, was it funeral sandwiches or whatever, where it's like the ring, like on a tray, like a big serving tray, and it's like a whole like ring of little buns or like something like that, and it's got like the dressing or whatever on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are good, but like I hated eating them because I hated how messy my hands got. Like I don't.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. I don't want the bottom of the bun
I have
to
issues.
be, like, so like moist and wet where it's falling apart. Like that's like gross. But it needs to. It cannot be dry because I can't do it, man. It's like. Yeah.
Where do you stand on a French dip, Jesse?
I'm not like it's tasty, but I generally don't order. I usually don't order it. But I'm not opposed to it. It's just not my go-to.
So what would you be your go-to? Like you go to a sandwich shop that they specialize in sandwiches. What are you getting?
if they don't have hot sandwiches, I'm probably getting like a turkey or chicken, lettuce, tomato, maybe some, onions and green peppers or cucumbers, maybe.
On what kind of
Stuff
bread?
like that. Usually like a wheat or something like that.
All right. Rob, same question. You go into a sandwich shop. What are you going with?
Turkey, like extra meat. If I'm gonna go like if it's like a club thing, then turkey and ham. Lettuce, tomatoes, easy on the lettuce. I don't like too much lettuce, especially if it's like shredded lettuce where it's falling off to the side. Light lettuce on that.
Yeah.
If it's like lettuce leaves, I'll do top and bottom. Pickle on the side, extra onions. Extra onions. I think onions give it that little kick of a taste. It's delicious. And white, not wheat. I like wheat, but I prefer white bread.
Any condiments?
I like it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't picky when it comes to that, man. I love it.
If I'm not getting a Philly cheesesteak, if it's just like sandwich, I would do roast beef, cheese, and then probably just mayo and mustard. That's it. At a regular grocery store, at the deli, have you guys seen Boar's Head? Yeah.
Man, if you see it, there's one called Blazing Buffalo Chicken. Get it, man. I'm telling you. Because there's a deli that right down the street that uses Boar's Head. And that's my go-to. Blazing Buffalo Chicken. It's so good, dude. Thinly slice. You got to ask them. Thinly slice, Blazing Buffalo Chicken. So good.
If I'm making my own sandwich at home, like and doing my own thing, like if I wanted to go all out and just have a really nice sandwich, it would be roast beef, turkey, Munster cheese.
I don't know that I've ever had Munster cheese in my life.
Munster cheese or white American.
What is that comparative to? Like,
have you ever had Little Caesars pizza?
Yes.
Then you've had Munster. Like that's
okay.
It's in their cheese mix, but it's white. It's got like the orange on the side.
Okay.
It's really tasty. I really like it. Especially like I'll just eat Munster on like I'll get it like a stack of Pringles and like a slice or two of Munster and just like rip the Munster up and just eat it like little cheese chip sandwiches.
Like a little Jesse Lunchable.
Yeah. If I can, bacon, lettuce, tomato, the two meats, and maybe if I'm feeling really, out there, I will put like a very dry spread of a little bit of mustard on one of the pieces of bread, like just to get a little hint of flavor, not like the spread. Like I like the taste of mustard. I don't like biting into it and getting like a mouth full of, oh God, I regret this sentence so much, of the whole like condiment splatter, if you will.
You might be into like a Sir Kensington sandwich spread. Just a little dab of it. You can get that at a store. It's really good, man. It's not like mayonnaise or like it's like almost like a secret sauce kind of, but it has a little hint of spice to it, but it's really good, dude.
You ever do like the vinegar and oil? Is that something?
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, man. I like that.
I will like eat it if that's the only like I had a mental breakdown at work 2 years ago because a customer or a vendor brought in like a box of sandwiches from Jersey Mike's, and they used to take, like, hey, everybody tell us what you want. Now they just bring it in and it's a whole box and none of them were labeled. It was just the wrapper. So like, I was like, well, I'm stuck with whatever I open up because I'm not going to rifle through 12 sandwiches and like open everybody else's sandwiches. And I picked, I don't know if it was the only one, but it was something that had like the whatever.
Yeah, that's Mike's way
all over it. And I was just, I was literally sitting there like, yeah, first world problems. I know I had something to eat. I was grateful, but it was just like, I was just having a bad day. And I was just like about to cry over this stupid sandwich. I'm like, it's free. Just eat it. And I did, but I was like choking on it the whole time because I hated the taste of it so much.
I gotta agree with Twizzler 19, like smoked Gouda or Gouda cheese, man. That's
I don't know that I've had that either.
Oh, really? Oh man, you gotta do that, man. Gouda cheeses.
Normally the cheeses that we usually have here would be American, cheddar, what is it? Cheddar Jack, whatever, Monterey Jack, mozzarella. That'd be about it. Like I don't know these other cheeses. So I've had Swiss. I'm not a big fan of Swiss, but I've never tried Munster or Gouda that I know of.
You gotta do Gouda, man.
Like it's cheese. Like it may have been on something that I had, but I didn't know about it.
Gouda's nice. It's just delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go to the grocery store, you should be able to find like a pack of Munster, where it's like the 12 slices in a pack or whatever. Usually the generic store brands and like Kraft or whatever will have a version of it.
I think Cincy John's right here. What kind of psycho caters blind sandwiches? that is ridiculous. They should make notations on them what they are.
They should. Like I looked. I was like, is there a piece of tape? Is there like a little box with the different, condiment check marks? Like nothing. It had like I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
They're talking about pepper jack in the chat. We got one this past week that is like it's buffalo wing chicken or buffalo wing cheese, and it's like got a bunch of peppers and stuff in it, and it tastes like hot wings is what it tastes like, and it's really good. It's like a hot wing cheese. Yeah, it's fantastic. So it's a little hot, leaves you a little spicy, but
that seriously just made my mouth water as you were saying that. I was like, that tastes so good.
Oh, Trevor's
welcome,
here.
Trevor.
Somebody must have hit the like button. So
hey folks, just remember, hit El Spooky Zorro, a hashtag El Spooky Zorro, to win a 2-pack of a new sculpted fox head and a kind of Viking warrior head. From Rob. We're going to give 2 away. So you know what?
Ooh,
we've got 30 entries right now. Let's
nice.
Give it another minute or so, and then we'll spin for the first winner.
That's a nice sword.
Yeah, I don't know who made it, but I made this little sword sheath for it.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Love it.
And that even had like the draw that ching as you pulled it out.
Yeah, man. If you want to do that giveaway, so we can do the other one right after.
Yeah, let's do the giveaway, and then we'll maybe mess around with the simulator a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave the banner up just because if you enter, we're gonna use the same banner or the same hashtag for the second one. So go ahead and enter. We're gonna roll that in 1, 2, 3.
No, simulator. Simulator, not stimulator.
Nice.
Hey! He's lucky again. Woo!
Congratulations.
Been lucky for a while. The
Rob
Echibari has
over
been getting
on
everything. So,
what do you call it? Instagram.
Yeah.
And at L_Spooky_Zorro, and he'll get that sent out to you at some point.
She says, "Yes, I'm back in the game." There it is.
Congratulations. So, folks, go ahead and keep typing in L Spooky Zorro, and we'll just roll the wheel again here in a little bit.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right,
stop that screen.
Let's pull up that tool that was put together by some excellent folks in our community, including Kirby and Jeff and Dorklayer and anybody else that had anything to do with it. All right,
pulling up tools, but this is the Armory Assistant.
Which
so there
is a random option.
Basic flesh tones over here. So, go ahead.
I was just going to say there is a random option, or
so
you
got
can
put
together your own parts.
I think we got a delay. Right.
I'm letting you talk.
That green looks so good, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How about I start? 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, about a 4-second delay.
Cool.
All right. Go ahead. You talk. I will be quiet.
So today on the Armory Assistant, you got a random button, which I believe is this dice, where you can just click that and it'll pick all the options for you. So let's give that a little whirl.
And you have a 1 in 1,000 chance at getting a swig head.
Okay. In the Armory Assistant, not at the show.
Correct.
So, hey, there we go. You got Casual Friday Vampire Gladiator.
So Rob, do you have some favorites in here? Is there something that you like? I mean, obviously I know you said you weren't going, but you know, there's the all-in that has the pre-made sets, and then you've obviously got a bunch of friends going. Is there something that you're looking to get from this?
I did make one, and I want to see if I can find. Oh, here we are. Yeah, I don't know, like if you can kind of see. Let me see.
Yeah, let me
Just tell, I'll build it. What
yeah,
body?
let's build it.
So it's like Magnus's body.
Okay.
All right. So if you go to the Armory Assistant, if you've never used it, you get to choose one of your 6 flesh tone bodies. So we're going to start with the lighter flesh tone.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to choose our stems.
Okay, so these come with the
AKA
boots, right? Like
legs.
the boots are already chosen, right? Okay, so
Correct.
it's the black boots with the brown boots. The black boots, is it that
Black
one?
pants.
Oh, black pants. I'm sorry, black pants with the brown boots. So
Right there.
Yep.
And that is a Legion's Con exclusive color combo.
I noticed that too. Yeah, when that EX.
Then you can choose tail or no tail.
You've got
no tail because I think it'd look so funny. But I mean, does the tail come with it regardless?
The tail will come with it regardless.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was
You
like,
just choose whether to put it on there or not.
People are going to want the tail, but yeah, no tail on my guy. I think
that was just so people could envision what it would look like with the tail if you chose to.
Okay. This one is like that belt.
Now the waist and shoulder armor.
Oh. Okay, so it's the belt that comes with the paladin, like that new belt thing.
The Gideon one.
Yeah.
With which loin piece?
It's the cloth one, like the ripped up cloth.
Okay, so that's the Terpiculi one then. Yeah, that one there. What color scheme?
It's the grungy tattered one, I think. Yeah, down
one.
There
we go. Yeah, there you go.
And then the helmet would be the last thing, and it's the grungy right there. The grungy helmet. Go up. It's the Mercurian one. That one.
There. Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, it will look cool like that.
Jesse, you want to do one?
Sure. Let's go. I really like this gray upper body, the Demistros head one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And pants. Ooh. Ooh, let's do. I don't know. No.
Santa.
No.
Santa Demon.
Yeah. Do that one.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Black pants, brown boots. That's the ones you just had, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good mix, dude.
No.
Joe says, "I truly love this. It's an amazing tool."
Okay.
It makes me wonder why Four Horsemen don't just do a video game, you know? That'd be cool.
At least like an app or something, like for your phone.
Dude, if we had this and it somehow had all of the pieces that were available in the library, and you could just like click on it and change the color, dude, like sign me up. Monthly subscription, $30 a month, whatever. I 100%, no problem.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could do that and then like you could send it off to them and they would build that figure for you for like a fee?
Yeah, I don't know that would be possible just based
I
on.
know. Yeah, definitely wouldn't be possible.
Okay.
Yeah. But it would be awesome
I think
for
that's my look.
customizing just to be able to like throw those things. Here's what would be cool. It would be cool if it had all the parts that were available, right? And you could just click on it and change the color. But then it would also be neat if once you've got it together and you're like, okay, this is what I need, you could go to the individual parts and it would tell you all the figures that part came on. You know, that would be fantastic.
This looks great, Jesse. This is cool, man.
Yeah, we know making the figures would be a nightmare, Joe, but like just the tool itself would be fucking cool. Like having this for everything would be fantastic.
Right. Yeah.
There we go. That's my build.
That's a pretty good one. Pretty good one.
I like these helmets mainly because of I like the flame effect.
Yeah.
It's like I want to get all of those, the flame effect ones.
All right.
And I really like this one with the two-tone crest. Yeah.
All right. Let's do the dark flesh upper body.
Tail.
Let's skip this first and go to the waist stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
No tail. Yeah, just go to the waist. Yeah, let's go with that blood red armor, gladiator armor, in the top quarter there, right there. Yeah. Okay. Now let's go back to the legs. No, yeah, let's do the head. Scroll down, give me the Mercurian. Let's go. Actually, I want to try that grunge one. Let's see what that grunge one looks like. The Mercurian. No, go to the blood one that you had.
Man, both of those look good.
Yeah. All right, now let's go. Let's figure out the pants. Try that first one. Yeah, that one right there. The blood armor red cleric lower body. No, the one next to it. Go back to that first one. The black one. Black cleric lower. All right, scroll down. Let's see what else we got. No. Try the blood armor one. Maybe,
yeah.
Keep going.
Like it would look cool if it had the cloth pants
Yeah.
in that blood armor color.
Yeah, keep going. Try the Santa ones. Maybe. I don't know. Try the ones that you guys used that I think are going to be the most popular, the black pants with the brown boots. See, I think that fucking goes with everything. I think those are going to go fast. Yeah, try the blue jeans. All right, keep going down to the bottom. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, go back up. I'm sorry. I forgot about the armored ones. Yeah, check the... I think I'd probably end up with the same ones that you guys picked. I think I'd end up with that. I think that would be my build. So
those pants aren't going to be part of the pre-build.
correct.
Pack. You can only get them at
Yeah.
Brian Carr, if you're still here, you're going to be my guy, man.
That one doesn't look too bad. Yeah.
I think it's just the proportions on the image.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I just want that. I think I want it broken up from the waist down to the pants. So I want a different color. I kind of wish that the boots were that red color and that like the pants were a different color. You know? Like if you go to that one that's the full blood armor one, up top, that right there. Yeah. Like if the thighs were a different color here, like if the thighs were black, I think I might go with that. So, Wholesome Warlock says black leather, glossy black are perfect for Legend Daddy custom. There you go.
This is true.
Try the all black legs down there, the all black armored ones. That's actually pretty cool. That's kind of metal.
Like if you change the waist, maybe too.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, the problem is like you can't change the waist without changing the pauldrons too. I do wish that those were separate pieces, like that you could pick from.
That's cool. Ooh.
Yeah, I kind of like this with the black legs and with that right there. I think that's going to be one that I'd build for sure. That looks cool. But I think those black cloth sculpted legs with the brown boots, I think that's the number one piece at this thing. Yeah. Like that, out of all the pieces, like if I could see myself making 8 of these and using those pants and boots for every single one. So I think they just go with everything. So let's do another couple random ones and see.
White orc.
Sorry. Oh yeah.
Gloss armor. What is it?
I think
legs.
he's talking about the ones that we just had on, the Black Knight ones. Yeah, right there.
Mm-hmm. Black skull pauldrons.
That looks like a Legend Daddy.
Scroll up. Yeah, that first one.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the biker orc.
Dude, that's cool. And then the Marley head with the green eyes.
Marley head with the green.
Yeah.
Yep, that's Mythic Ghost Rider right there.
Try the Calavius head on this one, with the black one. No, that one right there. That's fucking cool. That's cool. That's the Legend Daddy spokesman right there. So, yeah, Lobo of Mythos. I'd take that, dude. I'm gonna have to build this. This tool is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
So, if anybody else has a set out there that they want us to build, throw it out in the comments and we'll throw it together. Let's hit the randomizer again. See what we get from a randomizer. Oh. I think with the randomizer, like you can get something to where you get part of what you like and you change one thing and you're like, yeah. But this one, I don't know. I don't think there's anything on this one.
It's the silver legs that's throwing it off.
Yeah. I think it's going to be hard to get something besides black to go with this green.
That's what I was just thinking. Like, I know a lot of people are saying this green looks really cool, but unless you go with something darker on the bottom.
I think the green does look cool. It's just there's not a lot of the pieces here, as far as the legs, that I think that go with this green. I don't think we can build binoculars, Jordan.
That's getting somewhere.
I don't know. I don't like those light colors on that.
That's kind of cool.
Slacker Hacker is saying all red stuff, like all the blood armor.
It's kind of what I did on mine, except for change the legs at the end. But yeah.
Oh, with
Oh,
the-
he might mean the Fury body too, though. Build 100 bridges. See, for me, I know people like that head with the smoke coming out of the eyes. For me, it's all about the Mercurian one and the Calavius head. I think that Calavius head is fucking cool. So, I also like on this one how the Bardrick hair stays on here even after you put the helmet on, and so it looks like he's got a necklace. That's my favorite thing about this builder is when you do this when you're like, oh, cool, this one comes with a necklace. Oh no, wait, he doesn't. Grungy and Black work on anything here perfectly. Yeah, dude. That, I guess that's something you could do too. You could get everything together, like all the armor that you want, and then just change the skin tone and see what it looks like. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Folks, if you have one that you think is cool, throw the information in the chat and we'll pull it up. You have another one you want to do, Rob? Another idea?
I was looking at Cincy John's red body with the silver armor and legs.
Okay. Oh, is that what you're... Oh, you got the red body. There we go. Silver armor. Silver legs. He might mean the all... Do you mean the all silver legs or the silver with the boots? Damn. That is kind of nice. Just need a nice silver head on this. Damn. I like that. Okay. I think I like the Mercurial one better.
No.
That doesn't look good on anything. I hate that helmet. I fucking hate that helmet. Yeah, try the silvery gimp mask. That's not bad. I probably wouldn't use the flame effects on this one, but I think that looks kind of cool. All right. Let's what did I have? Oh, I want to build one. Can you clear everything? Start with that Mercurian helmet, the one with the stripes. I want to build one off of that. So I want to start with that. Okay. And what kind of armor would we go with this? Try that shiny black at the top. Let's see what else. Scroll down. Is that going to be the best one? If you're talking, I can't hear you, Jesse.
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Scroll down a little bit further. What else we got down there? What's that one? Yeah, shiny. No, I think the first one, the one at the very top with the skull. Yeah,
that looks cool.
Okay, now let's go to the pants. Try the one at the top, the cleric black and the gloss black and flat black. Okay, now let's throw some skin on this and see what it looks like. Let's just try the different. Yeah, try all the different skin tones. See what we got. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I think I like that dark one the best. The dark gray.
The vampire one is gonna look sick, dude.
Yeah, that looks cool. I like the white and I like the gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. That vampire.
Can you make it? VDog says, can you make an all black one since they're exclusive at Legions Con? So, okay. So let's use the gray body then, since we're and all black. Yep, I think he's talking about that. Yep, There you go. And then, well, that's not exclusive because it's not highlighted, right? Go back to the armor. There should be one that.
That one.
Is that one? That one's not all black.
That
There
one.
we go. That one's exclusive. And then which helms are there any helms that are exclusive?
Shiny black helm.
I don't see any of these highlighted. Or is that what the little thing is? The thing in the corner. Is that the,
it's a red
Yeah,
EX
that's
for
the EX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The shiny black.
Oh, yeah. Right there. Dude, that build. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
What did they say the price is going to be? 55?
45, I believe.
Oh, really?
I believe.
Interesting.
Did they finalize? I know they said they were going to try to have it be the same price as last year, which was 45, but I don't remember them giving a.
I thought I heard that, but I could be
tally.
wrong. Alexander says, let's start with the green body with the striped Mercurian. Oh, no, he's just saying that when we did that with the striped Mercurian head, it wasn't bad. Gave it a yellowish tint to the green. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this is fun. So do you have the link somewhere for people to click on, Jesse? Did we put that in the description or anything?
I did not, but I will.
Okay, cool. So we'll have the link out there that you guys can kind of play around with this and see what you like and what you think. So, but yeah, that's fun, man. I'll be playing with that quite a bit. So, sorry. Were you pulling something else up, or we were both pulling down at the same time? Okay. So Rob, we're at a very special part of the show. This year we've been going through, and there was a moment in time in the history of Jesse where Jesse booed a wedding proposal. And I know what you're thinking. Seems very uncharacteristic of Jesse, but it in fact did happen. So the facts that I can tell you is that he was going to a movie with some friends. The movie was Fun with Dick and Jane. The movie theater was mostly empty with the exception of him and his friends and a few rows up, a guy and a gal, and what appeared to be her parents. This is before the movie starts, not even preview time yet. And there's like some ads on the screen and things like that. All of a sudden, this kind of like romantic music starts playing. It's like a very romantic scene, like on a beach or something. And it comes across with the words on the screen, says, "Will you marry me?" And the guy kneels down and he's proposing to this gal, and Jesse just starts booing relentlessly at them. So this is the part of the show where you tell us what you think that story is. What was Jesse's motivation? How did it impact the couple? Because Jesse will not tell us the story anymore. And so we're trying to get down to the bottom of what really happened. So this is your moment to tell us what you think happened in that situation. Have at it.
I think the lights went dim. The preview started. Smell of fake butters in the air. And, all of a sudden Jesse sees a young man about to get on his knees, pose to his wife, and out of nowhere, Jesse just starts booing like crazy.
Why would he do such a thing?
I'm guessing he just went through a breakup. And at that moment, he just hates love. Anything that has to do with people coming together, hugging, kissing, feeling each other, he just doesn't want anything. He wants everybody to hate as much hatred he has in his heart because somebody broke his heart.
So he wants people to dislike romance.
So he's just going to ruin it for everybody. No matter if these people are just, 1 month into their relationship, 5 years into the relationship, it does not matter. He's going to break hearts left and right.
Now, what kind of impact do you think that had on the couple? Like, do you think that was the thing that broke them up, or did it strengthen their relationship? And maybe they tell that story to their friends today about the person that tried to boo their proposal.
Oh, I'm sure that lady probably went like, Jerry tried to propose, but some like koala hugging hippie booed us, and I could not say yes to this proposal because, it was like, dude, you can't go through with that if somebody's booing you. It's like an omen, dude, for the rest of your life. Like shit's just gonna hit the fan because that one time somebody booed, and it's just
that's a rough situation.
At some point, Jesse, you're gonna have to tell us what happened, like why. And you can't say like I don't remember because you do.
I believe we're gonna get the answer to that at the end of the year.
I was gonna say at the end of the year.
At the end of the year, after we've gotten everybody else's story, we're gonna find the true story from Jesse, because we've heard what happened, but what was going on in his head? What's the motivation here? Right?
Were you drinking?
We need to know. Yeah. So,
or were you somewhat drunk or not drunk? Maybe a little bit drunk.
I have never been drunk in public.
Ever?
Ever. I've been drunk once, and it was at a friend's house.
So that makes it even worse that you weren't like, I mean, we would let it slide. You blacked out, drunk at night. Like, it's okay, Jesse. You were drunk. We forgive
I'm not.
But you weren't drunk.
I won't explain the situation. Curtis is getting something wrong every time he sets this up, and it's driving me crazy. And I'm trying to decide if he's doing it on purpose or if he's just doesn't know.
Which is?
I'm not going to say what it is.
We're going to find out at the end of the year.
Is it a major part to the story that he's getting wrong?
It's a major piece of the setup. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, I mean, that could throw everybody off if we knew.
It could. It could be. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think
so
it. I don't think.
For all we know, it could have been like an ex-girlfriend of Jesse's that he never ever got over, and he's.
It's not that important of a detail.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to save this guy. He feels like the institution of marriage is dead, and I don't know what his motivation was. We'll have to see. At the end of the year, we'll find out. So,
have you ever been married, Jesse?
I have not.
Yeah, neither have I.
Have you ever, since that incident, thought about booing another proposal? Has that ever crossed your mind?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay.
That means yes.
We'll find out. We'll find out at the end of the year.
Part
of me wonders.
It goes back to the context of this story.
Part of me wonders if Jesse just like goes to places that he thinks that people will propose at. Like he goes to like cliffs,
Empire State Building,
just like the sea, and he goes to like really fancy French restaurants. Yeah, he goes to like the Eiffel Tower. And he just like goes to places hoping.
Have you met me?
That he's going to find somebody that's going to propose, and he's like, yes, I get another shot. Like he's trying to relive that high that he got in that one moment, and his whole life now is just trying to chase that moment in time. So,
when this happened, did the previews did not start yet? Did they? It was like lights dim, and then all of a sudden he started to propose.
My understanding is this is before the previews, during the ad part of the show. Before the
what was the volume of your like boo? Like was it down at the bottom like boo, or was it like boo, like oh, like, and was it like very angry? Like how was it, dude? Like,
are there?
It was loud enough that everybody in the auditorium heard it, but it was not like startlingly loud to where someone jumped.
But was it where people looked over and like, oh my god,
they knew you were there, right? They knew what was going on.
I feel like that would be me divulging the story, so you're gonna have to wait till December.
All right,
we'll find out closer to the end of the year, beginning of the month.
Brian, I believe that Jesse has tried to go to the Eiffel Tower specifically for the reason
No.
of breaking up proposals.
Since that's not part of this story, I'm shooting that down. I have never attempted to go to France or successfully gone to France.
But when you did go to France, was your boo with a French accent, or was it still an American accent?
It didn't. I threw a lay in front of it, but I did not say. There was no accent.
Boo.
That's stupid Americans. Don't.
Yeah, boo. I blew your proposal.
That's so funny.
Oh, that's great. All right.
See, look at what Thomas says. It's true because he was there. He saw it happen, dude.
There it is.
Thomas doesn't lie.
We got confirmation. No, I don't believe it does, V-Dog, but you can do screenshots, which is what a lot of people are doing, and then just like saving them in a folder on your phone or whatever, or you can even print them out if you want to. I know they said last year a lot of people just like brought printouts to the thing and we're like, this is what I want to build. So
my buddy was building his on the airplane and taking screenshots.
Oh, nice.
What he wanted to do.
Yeah. Les boo. Les boo. Les stink. Les skunk.
No, John, it was that Nicole Kidman thing wasn't playing. I have booed that because it's like, oh, AMC, we make theater movies better. I'm like, not my AMC theaters. Don't.
Did you go by yourself when this happened? Were you with friends?
No, I was with two friends.
Close friends?
At the time, they were really close.
Guy and girl, girl, guy.
My roommate, Andy, and our friend, Courtney.
How did Courtney feel about you after that?
I feel like, again, we're still friends. Life and living in different areas is, we're not like connected that much anymore, but it wasn't because of that.
When you did it, did she go, what are you doing?
Well, we'll have to wait for the end of the year for that one.
Yeah. I think there's definitely something going on there. There's some embarrassment or emotions or disappointment in Jesse. There's something. We'll have to find out.
Can I make a request for the end of the year thing though?
Yeah, absolutely.
When you do it, can you guys get the PGG to do like an AI thing, like a whole video?
We actually did an episode with PGG where Van and Jordan did a video of what they thought happened. So you can see that on our PGG episode. I can tell you that Jordan's take on it was a very unique one that I haven't heard before, which was that the boo was like a ghost boo, like boo, like, like shackles and,
like it was a haunted movie theater.
Yeah. So,
and
did Jesse turn into a ghost? We don't know. We don't know that answer yet. So we'll find out at the end of the year, though. So
that's funny.
So Rob, I know last year you had like the best shirts in all of the community. Any plan for amazing shirts going forward? Any things in the works?
I want to do shirts of the one picture that Jordan did for the new icon that's on my Instagram. Yeah. Like the green one. And there's one that Emil did as well. And I'm trying to get Mark Thomas to make one because I don't know if you guys know that he's also an artist and he does a lot of comic book drawings. So yeah, it'd be cool to have different ones that let people have options.
Yeah.
People really like the one that Jesse is wearing a lot.
For sure. Sure.
Nice. But no plans of yet. I still have to talk to Dave about that.
Gotcha.
If we can make that work, it'd be cool.
Awesome. Anything else? And anything else that you're hoping to get from any of your mules that are going to Legion's Con, or anything else for the rest of the year that you're like excited for?
Yes, and somebody mentioned that earlier in the chat. And there's I don't know if it's a full-on figure, but it might just be the head sculpt that Mark Cavill did. It's like a wolf head, but he painted it to look like a fox. I don't know if
okay.
I would really like to get that. And then Arthas did a drop today. I don't know if you guys saw that for Anubis. It's like a lion head. Man, that looks really cool.
It looks awesome.
And then I got to talk to Emil because we were talking about another custom that he's been working on for me.
You've gotten 2 from him so far? Is that right?
Yeah. And this third one, I don't know if he wants to talk about it yet. I know he likes to drop the surprise.
Awesome.
We haven't talked
But
about
you got another one on the way?
Yes.
Or at least in discussions?
Yes.
Cool.
Should be. And then Lenny Kingpin is working on something. And then after that's done, we're going to wait until after Legion's Con, which should be another print that I worked with Jean-Luca with.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And this is going to be like a whole, not just the head sculpt. It's going to be like the body and everything, which I think a lot of people will like. We'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Awesome.
But speaking of that,
Yeah.
you guys want to do that giveaway before?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fun.
See who wins. Look at that, Jen. Again.
No, we haven't spun it yet. Jesse, we can't hear you if you're talking.
Sorry, I muted my mic, I guess.
I'm here.
All right, folks, let's get some entries in here. Hashtag L Spooky Zorro. 2 O's, 2 R's.
Looks like we got 36 out of 56. So
Okay, we'll give us another minute here. Let's see if we can get 40. As soon as that hits 40, I'll spin it.
while they're entering that in there, Rob, any predictions for the rest of the year, whether it be Figure Obscura, Graveyard, G-Con, anything that you're, either thinking is going to happen or hoping is going to happen?
One thing I always hope is going to happen every year, and I hope it doesn't happen this year for selfish reasons, is the Trevor tribute. I hope it doesn't happen because I'm not going. I would like to be there when that does happen. My last prediction was the so I was like, when is that going to happen? So that finally happened. So I don't know what else I can really expect.
What about actual Kitsune in the line? I know that's something that
like I don't know why it's taking them so long. It would be cool. Like, make it happen already, dude. Like you already got one going, so let's see them.
I know they said, I know we joked earlier about the video game, but they said in the video game there is a Kitsune in the video game.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be cool to see that as an actual character in the line. So.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
All right, we're at 41. Spinning the wheel.
Here we go. Tick, 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 tick. Rancor. Look at that. Look at that. You guys are just exchanging things back and forth at this point.
Well, hey, Jesse, roll it again because he's already getting some. Like I'm already sending him some, so it's like, Brian, I got you, man. I got you, dude.
All right.
I got you, my brother.
Here we go. Here's another one.
Well, congratulations. And switch him over to Drunk Gizmo Customs, Alexander.
Sweet.
Alexander Deshaw. Awesome. Good stuff.
Yes. Beautiful. I mean, when you guys do it, don't forget to use
congratulations.
these. Paint them up.
There you go.
Otherwise they'll come out like shit if you don't use it. Come on.
Well, Rob, we appreciate you being on. This has been awesome.
Thanks for having
so much. And I know I'm right now I'm planning on being back to the West Coast next year for the West Coast meetup. If that, I know that's not close to you exactly, but if you can make it there, I'd love to see you there. If not, we hope to see you next year at Legion's Con for sure. So
absolutely, I'm gonna try.
Awesome, man. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna put you backstage. If you've got to run, we totally understand. If not, hang out, and we'll be right back with you. All right,
guys.
See you, Rob.
Thank you.
That was a fun one. I like that.
Yes, it was.
Speaking of my brushes that Rob was just mentioning, this next weekend will be the first opportunity that you can buy my brushes in person. You can walk right up to the table. I will have them, and I will sell them to you there on the spot at Joe Lanta in Duluth, Georgia. 3-day show. Really like a preview on Friday, but then Saturday, Sunday, full days. I'm going to be there painting with Dirk, Tanya, the PGG boys. We're going to be set up there. We've got a couple tables. We're going to be painting. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can sit down and paint with us. You can just come up and talk to us. You can buy some of the brushes, whatever you want to do. But if you're in that area, come and join us. It'll be a fun time. There's going to be some great folks there. I know D Amazing is going to be there. Robo will be there. Steve Mank, we already talked about. He's got a spot there, so he'll have some awesome stuff. There's supposed to be a, they got those, what do they call it? Those like breakout sessions, the panels. There's one being led by Big Dub where he's talking to D Amazing and Robo, a few others about kind of the newer toy companies that are emerging and kind of finding some success. So I think that'll be a good conversation. At the Joe Lanta and at Legion's Con, they will be $20, 10 brushes, $20. So yeah, see me there. And then after Legion's Con, they will be available online now with Dirk of Dirk's Designs and Customs. So they will be on Dirk's website. I can announce that here for the first time. So yeah, more info to come on that, but after Legion's Con, Dirk will have them. So, Jesse, did you have something?
No, I hope you and everyone have a great time, at Joe Atlanta, next weekend. Safe travels.
I think it's just Joe Atlanta.
That's what I said. That's what Brian says here. Safe travels to everyone going to Joe Atlanta in, Greater Albania next weekend. And for everyone like Brian Carr, I'll be seeing some folks on Saturday at ToyCon New Jersey.
Woohoo.
Should be fun. And yeah, lots to look forward to just with Legion's Con and the rest of the year. And I'm busy working away on my customs, dropped a few on the Cabal before the show myself. And yeah, all the things coming with Wolf King, Dirk King, Raccoon Wolf, Howl at the Trash Can Moon River.
Yes.
Wider than a mile.
Should mention that in the past, call it 2.5 years, we've only missed, I believe, 2 shows. This will, I believe, be our 3rd time missing a show because next weekend, while I am in Joe Lanta, we will not be doing a show. So no show next week. Sorry, everybody. Take the Sunday, relax, do some painting, or come see us in Joe Lanta or in ToyCon, New Jersey. Come visit us at one of those cons and you can see us in person. So no, I will not be doing pedicures. If anybody wants a manicure, I can try to work my way through that. But I will not be touching anybody's feet. So there you go.
No footsies with Curtis.
Correct. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's a show, folks. So tune in 2 weeks.
For members of the Art by Akerman channel, I will be dropping the preview of my How'd They Do That with Chris Ferrone right after this episode. For everybody else, it'll drop tomorrow morning. And we are 33 people away from 2,000 subscribers over on the Art by Akerman channel. One of the giveaways for members only will be this Marley test shot. So that is one of the pieces we'll have. We're going to also have a Fisher Rice character. We're going to have a bunch of like customs and different things available in that giveaway. So huge giveaway coming once we hit 2,000 subscribers. So yeah, go and make sure that you're subscribed. Join the channel for $1.99 and you will have a chance at some awesome giveaways here very soon. So,
well, congratulations, Curtis, and the Art by Akerman channel. Well deserved and hard worked for.
Can you read this one here before we close out the show?
Shout out to all my fuzz monks and flannel gang. Purple heart, purple heart, purple heart, purple heart, purple heart, purple heart. For those of you who did not get you enough Lauren Moore this past week, it was a rough week for me. I did not get as many out as I would like, and I didn't want to force it and try to pretend like I was having a good time. That will be returning this week. Members will get access to the next one Monday night, and regular subscribers on Tuesday, and then should be Thursday night and Friday morning for the next one. So stay tuned for more of that.
Awesome.
And I think that's a show. And as they say in the business, what's in your wallet? Watch, pocket,
Google
socks?
Sickle GUI Echo Zaria. Google Sickle.
Amen. No!